Hello and welcome to Snowrunner News. I'm UK Gamer 828 and I keep you updated with the latest goings on in Snowrunner, console mods and PC mods. So what have we got going on today? Well, the first thing we go through is the PTS update. So we've had one more update. Now the PTS is on 12.3, which is Phase 3 or Season 3, which is only available on PC at the moment. Now it's quite good that we've got another update within a few more days, because it looks like we're going to be getting this soon. Now they are saying they're planning for it to be released in February, and I thought, well, yeah, when else are you going to release it? What, March? Or I would have liked it at the end of this month, but they're saying they are planning it on February. Now there are some bug fixes and some general additions. And the only really thing I really want to tell you about is the proper model for the Pacific P512. That is actually got a proper skin for it now, so it looks like a truck. And yeah, great. Not really overwhelmed by that, but there it is. So we've got that. And then basically the other things what were added in the patch were a license plate to the front bumper of the International 5600 and improved warning messages for logs manual loading zone. And you're like, okay. Then there was quite a few bug fixes overall. There was over 8-9 different bug fixes. I won't list them all through there because you probably don't want to hear them all anyway, and I'll leave the link in the description for you to go and have a look at them, because most of them are just bug fixes to do with Phase 3 or Season 3. So what about the next thing? Right, the next thing we're going to go through is we've had the January community update, and they're saying that Season 3 is coming, which we know, and then it goes through Season 3 at a glance, and I don't think we need to go through that, do we? We know it's Wisconsin, and it's got 2 large maps and login and new vehicles, we know all that, and a few new skins. I didn't actually go through them, but I normally go over all that when it comes out anyway. And that's where we're saying we're currently targeting a release for Season 3 in February. Now the recent known issues update with the friends list loading endlessly, that has been fixed. If it has been fixed, if you're still having issues with that, let me know in the comments please. The negative money on consoles, that has been fixed, but it's not fixed for Xbox, where that's not going to be fixed till the update comes out. So it looks like you're going to have to wait till February for that, which I don't think that's quite right, really. But if they can't get it out beforehand, then they can't get it out, can they? Because I've been having a chat with some of the guys on Discord, and there's a couple of them who are having really big issues, and they really need an update, as the game they've got is corrupt, and the only update they can get is a corrupted one. So hopefully we'll get it a little bit quicker, but there's no bug. Well, there are no fixes for Xbox One at the moment. You're just gonna have to grin and bear it and get on with it. The same with the negative money, where I know there's a lot of you on Xbox still. You still got the negative money, and that won't be turning positive until we get that update on PC. Well, it wasn't on PC. On PS4, that has been resolved. I spoke to quite a few people who have got money in the bank on that one. And then the Yukon mission cabin bug, where it required 10 or 15 cabins. Now there was reports on the last PTS update that was still not working, where they said they dropped it down to 2 or 3 now, and that has supposedly been fixed. But let me know in the comments if you still see that as a problem. And then the lot is saying about the lost vehicles again, and you're not getting them back, and it's like, well, we know about that. Right, so Mods Awards overhaul. Now, there's quite some big changes to the Mods Awards. Now it's Mods Awards overhaul. For the last 3 months, it's been Mod Rewards. So I don't know what it is with them. They like changing. They call it Phase 1, and now it's Season. So, and now it's not Mod Rewards, it's Mod Awards. Anyway, starting from January, making big changes to the monthly Mod Awards. Instead of the winners being picked based on subscriber numbers, because that's obviously changed a lot now, because console subscriber numbers are huge compared to PC. A team of Saber developers will pick the 5 favourite mods every month. You're like, oh, okay then. It'd be better if we could pick them, I suppose, but there you go. one for each for the 5 category. We believe this is a simpler, fairer system that will result in a wider variety of winners at each month. Well, one thing I can guarantee is the arguments will start every time the mods rewards comes in. Nobody's ever happy with it, and I think it's going to take quite a while before it does. So we're going to have the vehicle model, driving experience, map design, map environment, and unique. And like I said, the devs will be picking what the winners are, basically. So then it also says things to keep in mind. Now, mods with branded vehicles that are not licensed by Snowrunner cannot be considered for legal reasons. Well, I know that there's certain vehicles what are licensed by Snowrunner, and we're still not allowed them anyway. So I don't really understand that, to be honest. And then it's also saying a modder can't win twice in the same month, but you can win in consecutive months. So theoretically, the same mod can win twice in different months as long as it's had an update and changes and what have you. And then it says whether a mod is on console or not, it has no impact on the chance of winning, which is true now, I suppose, because the devs are picking it anyway. I can't get my words out today. The developer choices are subjective. You can disagree, and we will, you guarantee it. And you can have a conversation about it, but do not insult the devs, as this behaviour will not tolerate. And they're saying, let's celebrate the winners and their creations instead, which, yeah, that's fair enough. Then they're also going on to console mods weekly update, and I quote, they say, we understand many of you are eager for more visibility on what mods are coming to console, so starting this week we will posting a list of all the mods what arrived on console in the last 7 days. Well, to be honest, we know what mods are arriving in the last 7 days because we got them in the browser. What we really want is the mods which will not be coming. Now, do you agree with me? Put it in the comments if you do, because yeah, it's great having a list of mods, but we know we've got a mod browser. It shows us in there. We can go on added, date added, and it will show us there. So to me, it's like, well, what's the point of that? Let us know what we need to know. Like, is the Duramax coming? Is the Highboy coming? The amount of messages I get for all this sort of stuff, and I ask the questions, and they never answer. So these are the sort of stuff we want to know, not that we're going to have a list of what's been arrived in the last 7 days. What we want to know is what we are not going to be getting on console, period. Am I right, guys, or am I right? Anyway, they've also seen a lot of you asking for the required mod to be eligible for added to console, which is just what we're talking about. So we're going to add a list requirements in a dedicated forum post. Well, we'll have to just wait and see on that. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything on that. We'll just wait and see. And it'd be interesting if they do drop stuff in and say this is not coming, because this is the main thing we want. Then it says, until then, it's important that we clarify an important note. Mods with branded vehicles cannot be considered for console for legal reasons, which we know. So basically, nothing with a brand is going to get in. And then it says the exception to this rule is branded vehicles what are already in Snowrunner. Now, with that, I think they're talking about tweaked vehicles. They must be. However, there's still a lot of tweaked vehicles that we haven't seen in the game yet. Where's the Derry? Where's the Yar? Where's the Hummer? Where are those? Why haven't we got any of those? They're in the game and we haven't got them. So where are they? And as for making a branded vehicle, well, I've just started going through looking at making mods and what have you. And I know one thing, I won't be putting a brand on it, because what's the point? If you go and take the time and money to create that mod and then bring it into the game and they go, no, we can't have that, then you've just wasted all that money, haven't you? It's as simple as that. All that time and effort is just gone. So what's the point? I suppose as time goes on and we see what mods get accepted and what have you, this is going to help a little bit. But until then, we'll just have to just get on with it. So what about mods? Now, it's a dark, dark day for mods again. We have one new mod in PC, which is a Western style, will come in just after I did the video last night, and that is it. And for console mods, there is nothing. So we won't do an update on the browser or anything, because there is no real update. Nothing is going on. So hopefully we get some more mods tomorrow. Righto, that's it for today's Snowrunner news and no mods. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, I will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.